I was gonna make a whole different intro to this video. It was gonna be all cinematic, all filmish, vintage, all of that. I was gonna attempt to do that just to illustrate what I wanted to talk about in this video. But then I couldn't figure out what I was doing, and it really dawned on me. Why am I overthinking things? I just need to cut on the camera and really talk. Because at the end of the day, I understand visuals and what you see on the screen can grab your attention, but also the message is just as important. Which kind of made me pivot to what I want to talk about right now, and is stop overthinking things, just create. You see, I understand that people are striving to be different. They're striving to do things the best they could. And that's because we have this idea that we are not worth the eyeballs of other people if we're not producing something that is appealing to the eye or engaging, because we think engaging is going overboard. Engaging is being artistic. Engaging is being overproduced. So with that comes a lot of overthinking, and with overthinking creates a jumble in your mind where you're not even really going from what you genuinely want to create, but instead you're creating out of the fear of disappointing people that you're trying to create for. Is that necessarily a bad thing? No, but I think that stunts a lot of people's creativity, mine included. Like I said, I could have been done with this video maybe 30 minutes ago, but because I wanted to have everything set up and try and figure out new ways to film things and be all cinematic without really having the knowledge or the equipment to be cinematic, I wasted 30 minutes. So I say this to say, stop overthinking, just create. Creating is all you need. I've seen videos on YouTube where people are not even using the highest quality camera, and they are engaging, and they have highly successful channels. And I see those people and I wonder, how do they have the courage to just do that? They don't have that much edits in their videos. They don't have that many theatrics in their videos. They're just sitting and talking and giving out whatever information they want to give out. Stop overthinking and just create. This is advice that's going to be good for anybody, myself included. You see, the thing I've come to realize is that time is very important. And it's very important in multiple aspects, but when it comes to the idea of creating, I think time is very, very valuable, because creating videos, especially trying to do the theatrics and go overboard, takes a lot of time. Now imagine you have the best setup, the best camera, the best lighting, the best angles, whatever. You most likely are a one-man team. You create the best cinematic videos, and let's think about what a cinematic video and change of angles is. You have to stop record, because you got to change your camera from point A to point B to point C, whatever. That's time consuming. Then after that, you go do the voiceovers, and after that, you go edit the video. Then you put it out and nobody watches that video. How likely are you to create another video of that same ilk? I don't know. I've done it, and I'm not even a pro. And that was time consuming. I left that whole session sweating. But even with that being said, I still want to test out some of the gadgets I do have. But my point still remains. Why do we try to do the most just to pass across something simple? Before you know it, doing the most just turns you off to doing what you actually wanted to do in the first place. And I think that's the trap we all fall into. This video has been very stressful to record, and I'm pretty sure it's not even gonna get pushed that much. And trust me, I'm not saying this to complain or anything. I understand nobody's putting a gun to my head to tell me to make these type of videos, but when you're just sitting bored and not knowing what to do but you want to create, you tend to try and do something that has never been done before. Again, stop overthinking, just create. Even if what you think you want to do is impossible, just do it. Even if it takes you a lot of stress, you maybe just do it. Don't really put too much thought into it, just do it. Now, I'm not saying preparing and planning is a bad thing. I'm just saying sometimes people get stuck in the planning stage and they never come out of the planning stage. And I'm just saying at this point where everything is moving fast paced, if you are, caught lacking, or if you are far behind, the chances of you catching up to who's around you is going to be very, very slow and very, very long. I don't know if anybody got the patience for that, but I think just to overcome that hurdle, just stop overthinking things, stop overanalyzing. Just jump 2 feet into the water and figure it out when you're there. Figure out if you're going to sink or you're going to swim. That's just what it is. The people are going to gravitate to who they're going to gravitate to, regardless of how good your product is or not. I would say 50% of YouTube is people buying into your personality, and the other 50% is buying into what you're selling, whatever information or entertainment you're trying to pass across. I would say that's the fair split, in my opinion. Do I have stats to back this up? Absolutely not. Do I have a script for this video? Absolutely not. Do I think this video is all over the place? Absolutely. Do I think I know what I'm gonna say in this video? No. I just think that I have something to say and I just want to say it, but I don't know how to say it. I don't know when I'm gonna say it, but I'm gonna say it. I am stressed. I am tired. I had the whole fog machine ready to go to make this whole place misty and, have this whole cinematic thing. Like I said, you know what? Here's the thing. Last year, about July last year, I must have taken 3 days to make this whole cinematic style video that I never dropped. Let me tell you this, that was a waste of 3 days. I was really gonna try and, be all creative with it. Do something I had never done before. You know what? I'm probably gonna put the raw cut after this video. So if you want to see it, I'm gonna put it there. My point is, that video never saw the light of day. I literally stopped working on the video for 7 months. So it's just like a waste of time. I could have passed across what I wanted to say in that video just by turning on the camera, not overthinking, just go. Again, I'm not saying preparing is a bad thing. I'm not saying scripting what you're gonna say is a bad thing. I'm not saying organizing your schedule is a bad thing, but I'm saying if you are a person that is over analytical, over critical of yourself, you are going to keep waiting for the perfect moment to start. Newsflash, there is no perfect moment to start something that involves creativity. Creativity is a feel. It's not a number. It's not numbers. It's not data. It's feel. It's mind. It's energy. It's literally what's within you that you use to project out into the world to create some form of art. That is what creativity is, and there's no perfect time for that, because at the end of the day, art is not perfect. It's imperfect. That's what makes it art. The fact that art is subjective already means it's imperfect. That's just literally what it is. If something is perfect, it wouldn't be art. It wouldn't be subjective. So, just wanted to drop in, say a quick few words of encouragement. Hope you guys like this video. Please like the video, sub to the channel. I'm trying to hit 1,000 before, I don't know when. Just trying to hit 1,000. And yeah, with all that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. you.